Sikar has been a very less attention paid to Sikar, but there's so many students here who are preparing for competitive exams equal to Kota or Jaipur or any other city. I think it's the determination of the students and the will for them to work hard and do well in these highly competitive examinations. And finally, their goal and dreams of being a doctor from a good university or being an engineer from one of the IITs, that matters. That shows the determination of the students. And when I look at the entire area, it speaks for itself, right? Students come from different backgrounds, different economic backgrounds, different cultural backgrounds, but the will to learn and to educate themselves seems to be the common goal. So it's just the honesty of the student and the determination to do well that has drawn Sri Chaitanya here today.
यहाँ और भी कोचिंग है, चैतन्य कोचिंग में ही कोई क्यों एडमिशन ले?
See, Sri Chaitanya is not just a brand. Sri Chaitanya has evolved over the years, being the strongest contender. We are the Asia's largest institution in terms of number of branches or number of students. And the number of doctors and engineers who every year graduate from Sri Chaitanya and go into medical colleges and engineering colleges, we are the highest. That is one. The other is the core value of Sri Chaitanya is student comes first. Everything else is secondary. Student comes first, and we work for the development of the student consistently, and all our academic administrative teams work in the same manner. So we treat, in our mindset, apart from the curriculum, it is very important that we have a strong administrative team. Sri Chaitanya has been very, very strong in the administrative aspect, because when an organization runs so many branches, there's advantages and disadvantages also. The advantages is number of teachers, number of questions, content, the volume of the content that is available to the student, and the process is really good. But the disadvantage is to be able to manage every center in the same way and to make it very effective for the student. Consistency, that is extremely important. And our administrators are in such a way, they have that equal passion as we do, and we have a common goal to make sure that we treat every student equally and we work for every single student. The administration is the core value, I think, of Sri Chaitanya, because teachers, definitely excellent teaching will be provided. But if there is no proper mentoring, follow-up, motivation that goes after the classroom, I think that damages the result of a student, especially in this age group when they are 15 to 18 years old. The constant mentoring is very much important, and that's a huge value add with Sri Chaitanya.
नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी कहती है कि भारत में टीचर्स और स्टूडेंट्स का रेशियो सही नहीं है, और इसी वजह से कि स्टूडेंट जो है वो अपने आप को खो देता है, अजनबी बन जाता है, स्ट्रेंजर हो जाता है. इसके लिए श्री चैतन्य ग्रुप ने किस तरह का प्रयास किया है?
So in Sri Chaitanya we don't have a large section policy. We have 1:40 or 1:30 ratio student to teacher if you calculate the whole number. So we don't believe in huge classrooms, etc. But we make sure that every student is given, we follow an adoption process where every student is allotted to a person, and they constantly mentor and take care of that person throughout the year. That gives them a certain stability, because that one person will be able to mentor, because he will understand the student better. He'll know their weaknesses, strengths, and their psychology, their examination strategy, how what they are used to, so they can work more diligently and more attentively with each child.
There are two questions.
Yes.
I would like to ask. Since we are here in this city for a very long time, we see that a lot of students, they come from a very weak financial background.
Right.
So their economical condition are not that strong. So at that point, what have you think of that? Like, how would you help those kind of students, those who are financially weak?
Yeah.
And the second question that you cater about, you said about the students that you will be taking care of them in every aspect. Second is mental health,
Well-being.
mental well-being and their mental state. Many of the students, those who study hard like 18 to 20 hours a day, they go through many changes.
Correct.
Especially when they are in 15 or 16 of age group.
Correct.
So on this point also, what would you like to say? How would you gonna work on that?
To start with the second question, right? We encourage students to have that break of 1 hour, 2 hours a day. We don't encourage students to study 18 to 20 hours a day. We want them to get their 8 to 10 hours of sleep, first thing. And so our focus is more on quality. It's not the number of hours. A student can sit with a book for a number of hours and still not learn anything, and the outcomes might not be there, because any person can only concentrate and focus to certain time in a day, and we understand that totally. So apart from the classroom teaching, the number of hours the student has to study, we limit it to a certain extent as per our guidance, and make sure we give them the right assignments, right work, so they can do more within that time. So that quality is extremely important to cut down the number of hours, and with the same quality of learning, so that they can spend that couple of hours a day playing or doing something they like, chit chat with family, spend time with family, and develop that bond within their friends and family. And we're very, very clear about that, and that makes a huge difference. In spite of providing so many well-being counselors and all of that is just support system. But the main core is family, friends, and the time you spend with yourself playing a sport or doing something. And we strongly believe in that. And your first question?
That was about the financial background.
So every year Sri Chaitanya conducts an exam called SCORE. And through this exam and different metrics, we select students with lower economic backgrounds where they cannot afford a quality education. And that's our purpose. If you look at Sri Chaitanya throughout the country, we have so many centers in remote areas where we know the affordability is less, but we provide subsidized education, at subsidized cost. We provide the same quality education at a subsidized cost, because we know that the affordability is low, and we know that there are gem of students there who work really hard, who aspire to do well in their lives, and we want to encourage that. That's what this is all about, right, mainly. And I've seen since the last 18 years that I've been in India in education, I've seen so many institutes cater to only the top students. They conduct exams, screen 200-300 students, and they train them. They don't need training, actually. The top 200-300 students in any state, they don't need training. They'll get into one of the IITs for sure, because they are very brilliant. So our goal has always been to cater to the segment where students want to work hard and do miracles in their life beyond their understanding, beyond what they can achieve. And that is the segment that we're proud about. And if you look at every state that Sri Chaitanya is in, Andhra, starting with Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and now moving on to other states, we have done that. And parents or students are constantly surprised at their end result when they look at their 9th, 10th, 11th performance and how they come out at the end. So we are here to support that. If there are students who are doing well and they need some financial assistance, we will definitely guide them and help.
श्री चैतन्य एजुकेशन में बहुत बड़ा नाम है, लेकिन सीकर में जैसे बड़े नाम आए हैं, वो यहाँ के लोकल कोचिंग्स के सामने वैसे सरवाइव नहीं कर पाए जैसे मतलब और जगह पे वो कर पाते थे. जैसे बहुत बड़े बड़े नाम सीकर में आए हैं, लेकिन जहाँ यहाँ के लोकल कोचिंग्स हैं वो उससे कुछ कई गुना ज़्यादा है, वो प्रोग्रेसिव हो पाए हैं. लेकिन जो बाहर से आए हैं, जैसे अदर स्टेट की कोचिंग्स है या फिर ऑनलाइन जैसे अदर बड़े नाम हैं, वो यहाँ पे सीकर में वैसे स्टेबल नहीं हो पाए जैसे मतलब यहाँ की लोकल कोचिंग्स कर पाए.
So Sri Chaitanya also started as a small town brand. When we look back 38 years ago, we also started off like that. But we've expanded because of the quality of it. We are so confident about the quality of education we offer. We know that we will be successful. And we have an amazing team of people here who follow the same vision and value system that we do. And they'll strive their 200% to make this helpful to the student. Success and not being successful is a different issue as an organization. But first, we want to showcase some differences, and we want to show the students that we can do better and they can reach their goals in a much easier way and learn in a better manner. And that is our goal right now.